Keith Hatcher is back for his fourth season as the head coach at Ace. The Griffins were 6-5 last year, a little bit down from 8-3 the previous two seasons. What were your thoughts on last year, Coach?
Good season, not great. The league we're playing in our classification is the toughest in the state. So, still being a fairly new program last year, I think our guys were introduced to a really competitive brand of football. We responded well. We know two of the teams in our region were top four teams in the state. Of course, Northeast went to the state championship. They do a great job over there, but we played at a high level, and we're competitive in nearly every game. 6-4 is not where we want to be, but I think our guys now have a better gauge on what to expect, and we're looking forward to this season.
I said when we were interviewing Jesse Hicks, I said, people outside of our area may not get this and they may not agree with this, but in our viewing area, the counties that 41 NBC covers, this is like the SEC. This region is like the SEC, and probably mainly because so many of the teams in the region are obviously in our area. But I mean, each and every week, Keith, it's tough, isn't it?
It's tough. There's no cupcakes. There's no off weeks. There's no easy games. But that's where you want to be as a program when you're growing and trying to build a championship caliber program. You got to be able to compete with those teams and win on those big Friday nights.
No question about it. All right, your defense, you got five back from your defense. And look, this is your first situation where all of these kids, this is your first senior class. I mean, you've been with this group the entire time. How's that going to help you, especially on the defense, which struggled a little bit at times last year? But how do you think that will factor into this?
Yeah, we're excited that this group of seniors has been with us all the way through as a staff, so they fully know what to expect. We feel like we've built a culture that they can now take over and lead themselves, and they're doing a good job with that. That being said, defensively, we will have a lot of new faces. Um, the strength of our defense will be our linebackers. William Winters was our second leading tackler last year. He's been starting since he was a freshman. William Kahn, Will Dixon are guys that are moving to the linebacker position that have been productive for us at other positions the last couple of years. But that's an experienced group that'll lead our defense. But we got a lot of new faces, and it's going to be a challenge, particularly early on, getting those guys ready to go.
First game on the 21st, and it starts with Central. Region game right off the bat. We'll talk about the offense with Coach Hatcher in our next report. Keith Hatcher back for his fourth season as the head coach at Ace. And let's talk about your offense and your son, Ace Hatcher, now a junior. Last year, 1,311 passing yards, 15 touchdowns, too many interceptions, got to knock that down. And he ran for 823 yards. So, all right, let's take the dad glasses off for a moment and just the coach. Analyze him for me. How do you think he got better? What can he do to get even better this year?
Yeah, he improved last season. A lot of growing pains, as you would expect with any sophomore starting quarterback. But he's worked really hard in the off season. I don't brag on him a whole lot, and particularly publicly, so I'm not going to start today. But he's worked really hard in the off season and really stepped up and learned how to lead the offense, which will be a big deal for us moving into the fall.
That comfort level, though, of not being the first time, that should help him, shouldn't it?
Absolutely. I mean, again, going into that region last year, really competitive every Friday night. Again, a lot of growing pains for him at that position, but he's improved, and I think he's ready to have a better season this year.
All right, one player around him that's going to be important for you, I believe, is Bryson Vincent, the running back who broke his ankle early last year, but is back now. How important will that be for you, Keith?
Yeah, Bryson, losing him early in the season last year really impacted us offensively. He's an electric player and has come back stronger, faster than he was prior to the injury. He'll be the centerpiece of our offense and really expect big things from him, along with a couple of weapons outside Jalen Davis and Noah Syme, who have been productive for us in the past, and they'll really need to step up at that position and be playmakers for us. But we think those three guys are going to be very key and big play guys for us this fall.
We mentioned in the first report that obviously, since this is your fourth year, this is your group. This is your entire group. This is your group of seniors here. Um, are they ready for that expectation I think you should have and probably do about, okay, we're ready to get back where we were 2 years ago as far as record wise and be even better than that.
Yeah, so we've made the postseason all 3 years. These guys are hungry to grow on the progress that we made, and them being here from the beginning with this staff, there's a comfort level for us and them, but there's also a higher expectation around here than there's ever been. We've had winning seasons, we've made the postseason. These guys want to do more, and that's exciting about this season.
Great football every Friday night out there. We look forward to it again. Coach, thank you so much. Good luck to you this year.
Thanks, Bill. Appreciate you.